Aaron Rodgers missed the cut for Pro Football Focus's top 50 players heading into the 2020 season. Despite being just on the outside of the top 50, Pro Football Focus said Rodgers is trending in the wrong direction and is part of the, quote, problem in Green Bay. Rob Parker is still here, but Shannon, I gotta start with you. I know you got a problem with this, but how big of a problem do you have?
I have, this is answer 9, answer 10, answer 1,000, Skip Bayless, and you know it. This is utterly ridiculous, Rob Parker. Hold on. You mean to tell me there's 50 players in the NFL currently that are better than Aaron Rodgers? Last year, this is what I wrote this good. Rob, check this out. Aaron Rodgers became the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for at least 4,000 yards, more than 25 touchdowns, less than 5 interceptions, and he dropped off a cliff. In the 100-year history, no quarterback has ever done that. Now, there's a guy on the list, I won't call his name, but he finished 24th in this ranking. Aaron Rodgers had more wins, more touchdowns, higher completion percentage, more yards per attempt, higher QBR, fewer interceptions. One guy's 24th, the other guy didn't crack the top 50.
And now, one guy had no receivers in New England.
Whoa, I thought it was my turn. I thought I had the floor, Rob. I thought I did have the floor.
You have it. Go ahead, Shannon. Preach.
This is ridiculous, Skipper. You know it. The man dropped. There's a lot of quarterbacks who want to drop off the cliff and throw more than 25 touchdowns and fewer than 5 interceptions and win 12, 13 games. There are a lot of quarterbacks who want that kind of cliff. Where can they get that at, Skip?
Is it my turn?
No, it's not your turn. This is ridiculous. I can't even believe Pro Football Focus would even put this list out. Got Aaron Rodgers outside the top 50, Tom Brady with those numbers in the top 25. That's utterly ridiculous. That's after 50,000.
And the other part, too, that is so ridiculous is he's part of the problem. Do you remember, Shannon, when they got a new coach and LaFleur, and it was about Aaron Rodgers is hard to coach. He improvises too much. He goes away from the script. He followed, he tried to change, do what the coach wanted, and all he got was criticized this year. I do not get it on what it is that people want. And here's the other thing, too. Count them out if you want. Tom Brady went 10 years without winning Super Bowl, 10 years. And Aaron Rodgers, I think it's 9 now since he went to that Super Bowl and won it. You can have a second win in your career, and Aaron Rodgers is still good enough and still young enough and athletic enough to be that. Even if you want to take a look at his numbers and say they're not the eye-popping numbers that he had when he was MVP, I don't know how you can look at Aaron Rodgers and not want him and think that he's a game changer in those moments. Go back to that playoff game when he was 8 for 11 or 8 for 12. Shannon, do you remember on third downs when they needed those passes to keep the chains moving when they beat Seattle? Do you remember that? Yep. Those are the plays that are the difference between making the playoffs and losing in the first round and advancing to the NFC Championship game. And you could say whatever you want. It was a bad matchup with the 49ers, and he had no time, and he was attacked and whatever. Yes, but make no mistake about it. The Packers aren't as good without Aaron Rodgers. They're kidding themselves if they really think they're going to win anything, and Aaron Rodgers is not going to be the main focus and the guy involved.
I am enjoying this topic very much.
I bet you
because my response to both of you is simply this.
Okay.
I'm giving you the Michael Jordan Portland response. Like, I've been trying to tell both of you this for 3 long years. His stats are in decline for 3 straight years. He had his lowest QBR of his career this past football season. He had a 54. It ranked 18th in the National Football League. His completion percentage, it's a big stat, important stat, ranked 23rd this past football season. That was the second lowest of Aaron Rodgers' career. It has been slapping both of you right in the face, but you won't listen to me. You got to listen now to Pro Football Focus, which in its capsule explaining why it didn't put Aaron Rodgers in its top 50. Top 50. It says, Aaron Rodgers has become ever more evidently part of the problem in Green Bay. And his own team spent the offseason laying plans to minimize his role in 2020 and replace him beyond that, obviously, with Jordan Love. It's case closed. Who did I tell you was the MVP of the 13-3 Packers last year? It was the other Aaron. It was Aaron Jones. Look at the numbers he put up in the biggest games they played last year. Aaron Jones had 154 yards rushing at Minnesota, arch rival. He had 116 yards rushing against Minnesota at Green Bay. At Dallas, he destroyed my Cowboys with 107 yards rushing, 4 rushing touchdowns, and caught 7 passes for 75 yards. At Kansas City, he only rushed for 67, but he caught 7 passes, did Aaron Jones, for 159 yards.
Who threw him the ball?
On and on.
He threw the ball to himself?
Who flipped him the ball? Basically handed him the ball on little flip passes, little dinks and dunks.
That's what Tom
Aaron
Brady
Rodgers
made a career out of.
He was dinking and dunking. Rob Parker, Aaron Rodgers completed only 52 20-plus yard passes. Those are called big pass plays. That's his worst since 2008, and his completions on deep throws was his worst since 2009. And
we're the receiving core that he has.
He had Devontae
because this is the argument.
Adams.
This is the argument
I think Devontae Adams is like at least a top 10 receiver. He had Jimmy Graham, who came up big in that Seattle playoff game.
He caught one pass. Skip, stop it.
It was big. It was the pass of that game, right?
Skip, you know that's the argument you used for Tom Brady's season, is that he didn't have anybody. Devontae Adams was even hurt for about 4 or 5 games during the season, Shannon. You know that.
Yep.
Who did he have?
Scantling, pretty good.
Football. That's what Matt LaFleur wants to do.
He actually, wait a second, Aaron actually had a wide open Darius Shepard, the rookie from North Dakota. He was wide open in the end zone against the Eagles. I needed it so badly for my Cowboys. And Aaron says, I can't see you. You're standing wide open because they blew the coverage. I'll force it to the double covered Scantling at the goal line, and it will get tipped into an interception that ended the football game. Way to go, Aaron. You did it to me again.
Rob, you see what Skip did? Skip said Aaron Rodgers' QBR was 54, which was 18th, which was his lowest of his career. Can you tell the people at home, Skip, who was 19th behind Aaron Rodgers?
We don't care. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
No, we do care.
We're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, he had the lowest completion percentage of his career. He was 23rd in completion percentage. Can you tell the people at home who was 27th?
Okay.
Tom Brady.
I'll tell you what I'll do this year. I'll take Tom Brady's stats this year versus Aaron Rodgers. Both of you. I'll take you right now.
Let's do it.
Name it. Whatever you want.
Hey, let's do it, Mr. C's, and I want double lobster instead.
Double lobster, whatever you want. Lobster and Diet Coke.
But that's not what Pro Football Focus is ranked this on. They didn't rank that on this year. They ranked it on this past season. So based on last year's numbers. Hold on. Did you see Tom Brady in that divisional game against Tennessee? How did he look to you? Now, Aaron Rodgers. Did you see that, Skip? I know he didn't lose at home.
Did you see Julian Edelman in that game?
Whoa. Now it's Julian Edelman. You see what he do there? When Tom Brady played.
All I know is I saw the pick six. Yes, to end up. That was his last pass as a New England Patriots, and it was so fitting.
Wait, did you see Tom Brady throwing to Julian Edelman? And he led the league in drops last year. Julian Edelman, a guy I predicted would make the Hall of Fame, or at least should be in the conversation. He hit the wall, broken down shell of self last year. That was your go-to receiver. Way to go. Well, congratulations.
If your guy stopped throwing them ambulance balls, he wouldn't have to worry about that, throwing them in harm's way.
Okay.
You know, last year we saw the end of Tom Brady, and this year, I'm telling you, Skip, I'll take any bet. They're not making the playoffs. This is going to be, remember what I'm telling you. They will not, NOT, make the playoffs.
So for you, I'll just do this. I got one dinner. Brady's stats, his overall stats, will be better than Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, I'm on that.
We'll do touchdowns, interceptions. We'll do passing yards for sure. All those good stats, they'll be better in Tampa than in Green Bay. And also, Tampa Bay will make the playoffs for another dinner.
All right,
okay?
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in.
You guys got it all out of the way? All the dinners? You have a lot of dinners to do when we can go out to dinner and sit together one time soon.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Seriously, Rob, thank you. Good to have you. I can say it. I can say it. Good to talk to you. Thank you for joining us.
Shannon, you're not happy that I'm back? Come on.
No.
Skip. Skip is.
We'll save it for another day, Rob. Thank you. All right, guys. Kevin Durant throws in the towel. Guess we won't be seeing him soon. We'll explain.